Wine. Hi, my name's Mark, as you already know. South Australia's finest. I just want you to know how much I learned in wines class, Mosen. You are really a smart guy and a one-of-a-kind character. And you know what? Enjoy your time in Italy. Cheers. But to fully demonstrate what I've learned, I brought along a couple of friends to help me demonstrate everything. And I hope this becomes a very instructional video for you and all of your classes to come. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the bottle itself. Now I know it's backwards for you, but I'm sure you could probably read English backwards to say that's the Stump Jump wine. It's from South Australia. First we need to look at the vintage year. 5002. Wow, that's really in the future. Oh, 2005. Okay, good. Okay, this is from South Australia. And then we look at the back, and it usually gives us a little tidbit on where it came from, what to expect, all those kind of things, you know. And then it gives us the grapes, Grenache, Shiraz, and Mourvedre. And it also tells, according to Surgeon General, women should not drink alcoholic beverages during pregnancy because of the risk of birth defects. So, now that we all know that, then we can move on to the actual part where we start drinking and observing the wine. Alright, the next thing we have to do is we have to pour the wine. Okay, so now that we have our wine over, give it a little smelly smell. Smelly smell. We have to pour the wine. The blood of Mark. Amen. Alright, now that we have our wine in our glass, my friend Jason Siegel here is going to show you how to swirl around the wine to first get the full bouquet of aromas to come out. So he's gonna swirl it here. Show the audience how you swirl. See, look at that swirl.
It's a beautiful full-bodied wine.
Hurricane J right there. Okay.
Alright,
now give it a smell. Now what do we get out of this? We get some...
a little bit of cherries.
Cherries. Cherries is very common in red wines.
Maybe a little chocolate.
Ooh, chocolate.
Ooh.
'Tis the season.
Ooh, maybe a little barnyard mineral.
Man.
It smells like a little...
Yeah, well there is.
It smells like Miss
Foss.
Piggy in here. I don't like it.
Where's Kermit the Frog when we need him? So the next thing we have to do is we have to taste the wine. So the thing is, the smell is 90% of it. 90% of the whole wine is the smell and what you get off of your senses. What you see, what you smell, and soon what you taste. Okay, well the thing is, before you actually taste the wine, which is a big part of wine tasting, you have to make sure you use almost all of your senses. See, I don't know if you really want to feel the wine, but if you're feeling a little naughty, go ahead and go for it. But you have to remember that your main three senses: sight, smell, and taste. It is time to taste the wine. It is time to taste the wine. And the time has come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time to taste the wine. Okay, the first thing you want to do, give it a little swish around your mouth, as Jay's demonstrating right there in Times Square, New York. Now this puts it all around your mouth, because red wines have a thing called tannins. Tannins are awesome. They're just like really cool. Because the thing is, tannins give you that dry mouth sensation.
Pretty strong tannins.
Pretty strong tannins. Yeah, red wines have the ability to create very, very high, like tannin-y, but whatever. Okay, there's 4 main things that you have to do when you're tasting it, as the cars pass me on Times Square. The first thing is acidity. You have to taste it, and you have to notice if you get any little bite to it. You know, when you eat like those sour gummy bear things that your kids eat today. Yeah, see that pucker, that's acid. That's acid. Okay. Second is alcohol. This wine happens to be 14.5% alcohol. That means it's gonna have a high alcohol taste. Maybe give you that warm finish. The finish is when you clean your wine. You just swallow it. Go. The third thing is sweetness. Does this wine have any sweetness?
No.
No.
No, it's not.
No.
It's not very sweet.
See, white wines are known for being sweet. Okay. And the fourth thing is
Feel around the mouth.
the feel around the mouth. The mouth feel. See, this is like astringency, and it just gives you that buttery feeling, like all that kind of stuff. Because when it does that, then you know it's a good red wine. So, but the thing is, how you judge a wine is based on all four of these categories. Does it all come together as one? Is the alcohol too much?
It's not too bad.
Not too bad.
I could deal with it.
So big tannins?
Pretty strong tannins.
Pretty strong tannins.
Pretty long aftertaste.
Yeah, it's a lingering aftertaste. So, they would probably give this like a 4 out of 5 just because it's a full body, almost black red wine, and it's a great wine to go with meats and wild game that people might hunt, and it works out well. Chicken nuggets. Now that the wine is in our belly, getting us all up, let's review what we've learned today. First thing you want to do, look at the bottle. Go to the store, look at the bottle. Is it vintage? Is it good? Appellation uncontrôlée?
Correct.
Next thing you do is make sure you look at the bottle. Does it have any cracks in it? No. Okay. You pour the wine. You look at the wine. Look at the wine. Oh, look at the wine. It's good wine. You smell the wine.
Oh.
Good stuff. And then you taste the wine. And you look for the 4 main points. Alcohol. Acidity. Sugar. And tannins. But tannins is only in red wine. If you remember this, you can really blow some people away. When you take your next date out, when you take your boo out for a little night on the town. Next time you get a glass of wine, first swirl it around, makes you look cool. Damn, you are so cool. Yeah. And use all your wisdom. Tell him/her. Tell him/her. Oh, this wine has a very nice acidity to it. Works every time. I hope you enjoyed it. And now we're gonna bring to you.
Stay classy, Las Vegas.
Stay classy, Las Vegas. Now we're gonna bring you some of our favorite people and their favorite wines. What kind of wines do you like, Mr. Cowboy?
Well, howdy, boy. I like some wines from the wild, wild west. A little Napa Valley in there.
What kind of wines do you like, Statue of Liberty? I've never had wine in my life. I'm just the Statue of Liberty. Welcome to America. Wine. Beep. Wine. Beep. Wine. Beep. Wine. Beep. Mosen. Beep. Mosen. What kind of wines do you like, Adam? Well, I like red wines and white wines and rose wines, and I like all wines, but I like beer more. What kind of wines do you like, Mr. Gorilla? I like wines from Bordeaux. Bordeaux wines are very good. Just remember, after a long wine tasting, don't drink and drive, because that's really bad. This public service announcement has been brought to you by Mark and Jay.